Thank you for watching, liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing right now.
When I first started typing, my speed was around 1 word a minute. And of course it was on a typewriter, a toy typewriter. And this is back in the day when personal computers just didn't exist. And typewriters didn't require any power, batteries or power from an outlet, nothing. Just needed keys and a piece of paper, and of course your ink. It was fun. And of course, years later, then I had to unlearn some of the poor habits that I learned. I had to unlearn them. And in the 10th grade is when I took a typing course. I could have taken a second typing course, but I decided to stop at one. And it served me well over the years, the QWERTY layout. Some people are using Dvorak to type. That's a different key layout. And they say it's faster to type in Dvorak compared to QWERTY. I really don't feel the need to change things now. I'm a fast typer, about 100 words a minute, which is, better than 1 word a minute. And if you're still doing this, give it up. You just learn how to type. It's really not that hard. The most difficult part of learning how to type is having to unlearn bad habits that you picked up over the years. So I've got the chat room behind me. It may be lagged a bit, but what is everybody's typing speed out there? Just curious. I was good at spelling until I started using computers. I love that. Until. It's true. I rely on spell check all the time, and we did not have spell check way back in the day. Hey, that's why they made whiteout. Did you know that Michael Nesmith of the Monkees, his mother is the person who invented whiteout, or liquid paper? Kind of cool, huh? Anyway, back to the whole typing thing. If you want to learn how to type, you don't need to spend any money. All you need is a computer and internet access and knowledge that this website exists, typingweb.com. There you go here, and you just click on the Start Typing button in the middle of the screen, and it'll step you through. It says, hey, do you want to register? You don't even need to register to start. You just click here and say Start Typing, and then it'll take you into the lessons. You got the beginner courses, intermediate courses, advanced courses, specialty courses, certifications. Yeah, you're trying to boost your resume? Yeah, better learn how to type. So let's go ahead and click through to the first tutorial, beginning tutorial. It gives you all the instructions you're going to need to learn how to start typing. And let's say you already know how to type. You can always use a refresher if you haven't in a while. Do you know how fast you can type? How skilled are you? Could you always be more skilled? And think about it this way. You're a gamer, right? And you probably use your keyboard to game. You want to be on your game. If you can master the keyboard with typing, think about what it's going to do for your gaming skills. I'm guessing that the two are correlated. Now, as far as your dancing skills are concerned, probably not so much. So typingweb.com, this resource was submitted by Reese Mulkey in our community. Thank you so much for passing it along. I think it's kind of fun to do this every once in a while. I mean, just to see if I'm as good as I think I am. And in many cases, I'm not. My email address, chris@pirillo.com. Of course, you can find all the geeks hanging out at geeks.pirillo.com, and many of them, it's pretty obvious they've never used a spell checker in their life, despite having one right there at their fingertips. I love you guys, but you gotta watch your pugs. Punctuation, usage, grammar, spelling, and despite your typing speed, oh yeah, you may be 1,000,000 words a minute, but if you can't read what you wrote, really, how good are you? You're also welcome to join us in the chat room, which I've got here. That's actually a part of a live video feed going out over the web 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. We are typically talking tech, sharing wonderful resources that we find with everybody else at live.pirillo.com. We'll see you later.